Maybe I should have bought some fuel as well. Your arrival at the coordinates given to you by the clairvoyant puts you dangerously close to a massive slug construction yard, protected by a well-armed elite slug station. Fortunately, you slip away into the nebula quickly before you're spotted. At least you can be certain this is the right location. So basically, the coalition is also the enemy of the Federation, and if we can get these slugs who are equipping their ships with anti-bio weapons, an enemy of the Federation using anti-bio weapons, if we can get their elite cruiser taken out here, I think overall I can count that as a good enough thing to justify attacking the station. Because, you know, the slugs are already going for anti-bio weapons enough. Basically, they like to crew kill like I do. But they like to crew kill, you know, whoever gets in front of their guns. So let's take them out. If you came all this way just to flake out, I don't want to do that. You raise the weapons and attack the station. What do they have? Mind control, loads of slugs, hacking, cloaking, teleporter. Weapon-wise, I would say average armaments. It's a station once more with respirators, crew suffocated half speed and breach sealant. And this is just no evasion without cloaking. So who are they going to mind control? Our orchid up here. Let's actually reorganize our crew. And they go and do the most stupid invasion they can find. Oh, they want to go here. Don't mind if I take you out then. Because I can still heal. Can you do the same? Yeah, these slugs might not be going home. I mean, I'm pretty sure they will be going home, but they will significantly have more problems going home. That said, that beam is powerful enough to punch through 2 layers of shield. I need to be wary of that, extremely wary. I need to remember that design as well, because that is a super powerful weapon. Super duper powerful. It's offline now though. And this should be hurting the slugs a lot. Because the area where they were hoping to repair and stuff is now officially on fire. I still have it in fire mode, right? Yeah, 100% fire chance. So they are uncloaking. I think they've already gone to repairing. Yes, they have repaired. But I think I can breach bomb, conservative bomb it again. And here more slugs come to attack me. I can do this. I can get one of you over here to help the human. Let's firebomb. They don't have much more crew. Unfortunately, this was a bad hit. So they will be able to regenerate a lot. Let's actually free our guy from mind control. And they are sabotaging behind our backs, basically. They were able to regenerate a lot of health here. That said, they are still dealing with fires. And the Rancer beam, no, not Rancer beam, whatever that beam weapon is actually called, is still disabled. That weapon is our biggest enemy, I would say. And I don't want you repairing it or doing anything here, but I still want to take this out. Also, I want to do some more damage to the station. Because I think in some cases, if you want to get these added cruisers and stuff, you need to get the enemies to surrender instead of killing them or crew killing them. That said, this is getting desperate for the slugs. They are getting low on health and they can't do much against a burning ship. Like this flak alone is able to deal with 4 layers of shields and put on some fire. It is absolutely amazing. It was very good for us that we were able to deal with the enemies here. Okay, 3 layers of shields is enough to stop the laser. Let's throw some damage onto the weapon system just to be sure. I don't want the enemy to have big weapons pointing at me. I'm actually going to cloak through this laser just to be super safe. Then breach bomb the shields and start hitting the enemy. At this point, I think their station might just burn down if we leave it like this. That said, there's nothing against adding a bit more fire, is there? So I'm going to do this. And yeah, there it goes. They didn't want to surrender. The station has been defeated. In the background blares a loud siren as a small, poorly equipped defense team comes out but stops when they see your ship. It appears the slugs were relying almost entirely on that station for defense. Let's demand they give us tribute, and there we have it, the Kleptocracy Cruiser. It doesn't take much to get the slugs to surrender at this point, so afraid you'll wipe them out. You'll wipe out the entire construction crew out of their existence. They offer a similar prototype weapon to the one earlier, some scrap and the blueprint to one of the slug cruisers. And we have hopefully kept many Federation people from getting annihilated by the slugs. The slug hackers are surprisingly rare even in slug territory, we've seen a couple of them. Despite this, you seem to have had the misfortune to have encountered one at this beacon. We can deal with them. I will, however, say that we are rarely well equipped to deal with hackers. They are hacking our doors, but I don't really need to care, I just need some power in my O2. They have no way of healing, so this looks like another crew kill victim to me. They don't have the weapon strength to really get much done against us either. If I just cloak through this and deal with everything else, I should be able to finish this fight handsomely easily. So see you in a bit. Oh, it seems we got an achievement. I think that is for an extremely unfortunately low dodge rate, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, our O2 is getting low. I need to put some energy into that. Probably should also dodge through these rounds, just to be super safe. Ah, and they're surrendering. Okay, you've made quite the mess over here. Will this assuage? Not sure what that word is. Your bloodlust. Let's accept their surrender. They weren't with the big hacker squad killing everyone. That said, should we leave them roaming free? I hope you've learned your lesson. I really do. But I have no reason to assume that when all of these guys were hacking civilians and taking them hostage and everything, that you were among them. So I hope this was the correct choice. Anyway, we have some time to spend, so I'm going to jump around here a bit more randomly. You're held by a Hector ship hiding deep in this nebula. Hello, Captain. That is one fine vessel. However, we have some tech that we assure you will make your ship even better. It's 15 scrap. Let's see what they have. And they upgrade my reactor. Though you paid the money to the slugs, you are surprised when you find that they have actually upgraded your reactor without any tricks. So that was very much worth it. That was a lot of, well, I say a lot of, a good amount of scrap that we just saved there. I'm going to take one more extra jump. Nah, I'm not. I'm just going here. This beacon hosts a slug transport. It's safe to bet the ship is most likely carrying some special tech. If you can kill its crew, their cargo will be yours. I have no reason to do that. So let's see. We already ran a salvage mission. If we use an augment, what can we get done? I say let's scrap some missiles. Because, okay, here's the next quest, and then we have the merchant coming up. And I think we can sell drone parts at the merchant. You've arrived at the location of the Federation distress call, except there's no Federation ship here. Instead, there's a massive hacker cruiser waiting for you. You think they're clever? Do you even know how long it took to... Oh, you think you're clever? Do you even know how long it took to set up all those stations? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. This is what you get for crossing the hacker clan's path. And here we have the hacker cruiser. What do you have? Hacking system, of course. High level threat, but I'm not seeing that much. Oh, well, they have a drone system, so let's see what they get with that. They are going and manipulating our engines, so that is unfortunate. Let us see what we can get done here. I say let us go after their weapons immediately, because they have some kind of missile launcher. Ow! I didn't expect them to hit that hard already. Should have cloaked. My dodge chance has been lowered by all of this. As long as one of them misses, I should be still fine here. Flak, what do I want with you? I think I want you firing at weapons regardless. Every bit of fire in that vicinity keeps them from repairing, and that alone is very valuable. That said, I need to be more careful. They are hacking our engines and we're not dodging. I'm relying on dodging a lot to survive. Let's dodge this for now. And they should not really have that much more in them. Like, we are dealing a lot of fire damage to their ship, even through the shields and everything. So I'm expecting the slugs to be low on manpower and unable to do much more. Yeah, their weapons have been turned off entirely. And we will now turn off one of the slugs permanently. I'm going to fire at their hacking system just to be surer that we can get this done. Let's fire at their weapons again as well. And I think next I'm going to try and put some fire into their med bay, because that is going to keep them from healing all the time. Yeah, fire in the med bay. Fire everywhere, I guess. So let's see if I can take them out here. Not sure how much health they have. A bit. One more per slug should be doing it. And then hopefully we can get another ship here. So that's one slug done, and the next one should be just going here. It shouldn't burn down in the meantime, even if the O2 takes fire damage, which is likely to happen. Yeah, very good. Right as you finish off the hackers, a life pod detaches from the ship and spirals out into space, only for you to scoop it up and bring it aboard. Inside you can see the surviving slug quivering in fear. There it is, hacker cruiser. You pry open the life pod and the slug slides out slowly, hands in the air. Okay, I surrender. You fight well, too well. I'll give you anything and everything you want. Data, labor, scrap. All I ask is that you don't kill me. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps and we get Kemi. Kemi would be nice. He's a slug saboteur. But I'm gonna be honest, my ship is full. I could switch out the human crew I have. Objectively, it's a better choice. But do I want to abandon a human in slug space? Not if I can help it. So Kemi, I hope you change your ways, but you will be getting off at the next stop. Which is likely going to be a shell store here. Yeah, let's go take that.